So, you're looking for a dog trainer in Newington, Connecticut. It can be a lot to sort through, right? Well, today we're going to break it all down with a simple guide to help you find the perfect fit for you and your dog. All right, here's what we're going to walk through. We'll start with why training is so useful for our local lifestyle here. Then we'll get into the different methods and formats out there. After that, we'll cover the really essential questions you should ask any potential trainer, and we'll wrap up with the practical stuff, like costs and local rules. So first up, let's talk about why training is so helpful specifically for living with your dog right here in Newington. I mean, think about it. You want to be able to enjoy a nice, calm walk in a place like Churchill Park. With good training, your dog can handle seeing joggers, other dogs, maybe some cyclists on the trails without getting overly excited or stressed out. Or maybe you're at Mill Pond Park on a weekend. You know how busy it gets. With all the sports games and families around, training helps your dog stay focused on you and remain polite, even with all those distractions. And look, training is a huge part of safety too. It's what keeps your dog calm and by your side when you're walking your busy storefronts or navigating the traffic along the Berlin Turnpike. It really is peace of mind. Okay, so we've got the why. Now let's get into the what you should actually look for in a trainer, starting with their whole approach to training. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement, and for good reason. It's basically a reward-based system. Instead of punishing bad behavior, you're rewarding the good stuff with treats, praise, or a favorite toy. This approach builds trust, and honestly, it makes learning fun for your dog, which means the results stick. Okay, get ready for some alphabet soup, because you're going to see acronyms like these. Don't let them intimidate you. Just think of them as proof that a trainer is serious about their education. Things like KPA-CTP and CPDTKA are great signs of solid general skills. If you see something like IABC-CDBC, that usually means they have extra expertise with more serious behavior issues. It's always a good idea to ask what their letters mean. All right, so you've found someone with a philosophy you like. The next piece of the puzzle is the format. There are a few different ways to do this, so let's figure out what's best for you. So, which one's for you? Well, it really boils down to what you need to work on. Private lessons are fantastic for things happening in your home, like jumping on guests. Group classes are perfect for practicing skills around other dogs and people. And day training can be a great option if you have a packed schedule and want to speed up the process. Okay, you've got a short list of trainers. Now it's time to actually talk to them. Think of it like a little interview to make sure it's a good match. You really want to have these 6 questions ready to go. First, just confirm their methods. Then, ask about their background and education. A great question is how they'll tailor their plan specifically to your dog. You also need to know how progress is tracked and, of course, the details on cost. And finally, if you're dealing with a tougher behavior issue, a real professional will be happy to work alongside your vet. And last but not least, let's talk about the practical stuff: money and rules. Yeah, the prices can definitely range a bit, depending on what you're looking for. Group classes are usually the most budget-friendly way to get started. Private lessons are more of an investment per session, but they're focused entirely on you. Board and train options are the most intensive and have a price tag to match. This chart should give you a pretty good ballpark for the Newington area. And just a quick heads up on the local rules here in Newington. 3 things to keep in mind. We do have a leash law, so your dog needs to be on a leash in public places. Also, make sure your dog's license is up to date every year through the town clerk. And, just be a good neighbor. Training can really help with excessive barking. At the end of the day, finding a great trainer goes way beyond just sit and stay. It's about building a better, safer, and just plain more enjoyable life with your dog. We wish you the very best in finding the right person to help you on your journey. It'll lead to a wonderful companion, whether you're at home, out in the community, or meeting new people around town.